Welcome to my inn, the Carriage Rest Inn. It looks like the bard is about to begin. I'll pour you an ale over the stories, fables, and tales about Dorma's history and Vive's mystery. Let us see memories of Vive through his singular eye. So take a listen to the tales that we spin here at the Carriage Rest Inn.
Vaso, it's been about a month since your world, your emotions, got entangled and confused. You experienced the ecstasy of recovering your friend Nomis, but is he really Nomis anymore? The merger left him missing a right eye, and his mental state is at best chaotic. You also experienced the dread of losing your father in battle, abandoned by your friend Woods, but you didn't actually see him die. Did he escape? Is he still alive? What are your thoughts, emotions during that first week back with Nomis?
Well, Vaso, he's, happy to get Nomis back, but he really wants to find his father, though. Like, that's his next mission. That's his next thing he wants to do.
Yeah.
It's bothering him. Like, it's bothering him that his father could be out there alive. He didn't actually see him die, like you said. So he, it's like part of him wants to stay with Nomis, make sure he's okay, but more of him wants to leave and go find his father.
I imagine it's also hard because right after the events, Vasa was really mad at Woods. Mm-hmm. So I imagine being in proximity with Woods is...
Yeah, it's not helping.
Yeah, it's not helping anything. So I think we discussed this, but just to put it in the timeline, I basically saw what happened was the first week after you guys got back to the Temple of Saline, Nomis just wasn't right. And you couldn't quite trust him because sometimes he would be Nomis, sometimes he'd be extremely violent Vive. You didn't want to bring him to Cave Town and risk the elves there. So you guys ultimately wandered around till you found kind of a abandoned cabin in the woods where you dropped off Nomis and Woods. And then you and Kincaid decided that, okay, it's been about a week. He seems stable. Let's go look for my father. So it is now a month into your search and rescue mission. You've kind of commandeered Kincaid, the Jacques, and some of the elves from Cave Town. Partly because you know that some of your leads are going to be in Dorma, and you can't open a rift. Mm-hmm. But the elves of Cave Town, some of them can. So you guys are able to still travel back and forth, but you have to close the rifts that they open. Or you can leave them open. That's your call. It's been about a month into your search. It didn't take you guys long to return back to the pirate camp, but unfortunately, you didn't find much. The circular platform was half burned, crawling with a number of Denoa, but not more than you can handle. There was 5 ships burned and sunk, still kind of tied up to the platform, so their floating carcasses are tied off. And you see that another 3 ships were burned beyond repair, but you are definitely noticing signs of salvage, like fresh cut wood for where the masts were, sails missing. But there's 4 ships that are unaccounted for, that are no longer at port. You don't see any golden shards. But also, golden shards don't tend to stay in Dorma. You did have Kincaid check the merfolk city Atlantis, which was tied up to the platform. It's still there, but there's nobody there, other than a few Denoa that are stuck inside the prison cells. You kind of sense that they just left their prisoners there to starve to death. So you're still on the run. You're still looking for maybe one of these 4 missing ships. Have you gotten close to anybody on the crew?
Yeah, I think I'd get close to, a couple of the elves. Obviously, if we're spending a lot of time together, we're going to get to know each other and, get close.
Did you bring Eldwin, your boo?
I think I'd leave her behind because this was too dangerous of a mission for her, and I didn't want to risk her getting hurt.
I think that makes sense.
We leave Eldwin behind. Why are you whispering?
Maybe her brother came with you.
Oh, Eldwin's brother?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Trying to layer into the story. With also trying to stay out of it.
So you said you were getting close to some of the crew. Mm-hmm. We'll say it's at dusk. You're in your quarters, and you hear a knock at the door.
Hello? Who's there?
Hi, it's Inky.
Inky?
Inky.
Hey, Inky. Come on in.
I know you're probably disappointed today we didn't find any leads. I just wanted to make sure that you're doing okay. Is there anything I can make for you special? Any requests?
Thanks, Inky, but I think I'm good. I just want to be alone right now. I appreciate it, though.
Okay, I guess we'll keep searching. Kincaid said he's determined to find the remaining pirates and hopefully rescue your father in that mix.
Yeah, we'll pick it up again tomorrow.
Okay. After using a fiery display to save the Harbinger destruction, the Night Circle, largely due to your efforts, gained the favor of both the Fire God and the God of Destruction. Through the next few months, L'Engineer, the professor's old assistant, solidified the Night Circle's hold on Iron Mist, reversing the caste system and pushing the dwarves down to the slums. With the shift in power, your ranks quickly grew, and the upper ranks of the guild started to take shape. L'Engineer was busy maintaining the Iron Mist, but the other three generals, along with the professor, were in deep conversations with the gods of Dorma. All of the gods of Dorma. Slowly learning the secrets of the world. The secrets surrounding a great spell, cast by the Harbinger, a spell that split the world in two and divided the gods. A spell ever-presently corrupting this world. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Carriage Rest Tales. I'm your host and Dungeon Master Mike, and to my left we have...
Hello, everyone. This is Ryan. I'll be playing Korgon, the fighter.
Hello, this is Nick. I'll be playing Theron, the Drow Ranger.
Hello, this is Sam, and I'm playing Halara, the human warlock.
So we have fast-forwarded about 3 months since you guys saved the Harbinger of Destruction. As noted, mostly the generals are in meetings with the gods of Dorma, but you guys being one of the general's right-hand crew, you are definitely seeing like the gods coming. So you're noticing that every god of Dorma is coming to these meetings to kind of discuss and try to figure out what is happening in there. I don't remember if you guys remember the name of the gods, but I can run through them if you would like.
Wait,
So we're not generals. Wewe're still like
You guys-
right hand.
are we like footmen? Are we
Vive's the general, I'm assuming,
Yep.
and we're his
Vive's a general, and you guys are his
corporals?
lackeys,
What
I
you
would
know,
say
military ranks?
henchmen,
henchmen.
colonel,
Halara.
lieutenants,
You guys are his
captains,
Team A.
major.
Ooh, Halara's definitely Special Major Colonel Halara. Yeah, 100%. Okay, our gods of Dorma. We have Lucha,
Which is the moon goddess,
Cormit,
which is the god of chaos,
Danae,
which is
The fire
the god
god.
of fire,
We've met.
Queenti,
QNT,
Qenti,
which is the god of the desert,
and Kiva.
which is the goddess of the storm.
So we have met Lucha, Cormit, and Danae.
Have we met Lucha?
I have met Lucha.
Well-
yeah, at one point I think she didn't.
Woods
the
has
big-
met Lucha,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
yeah,
Good
and
call.
You've been able to kind of take her form.
Yeah,
So
but
I
these
guess-
characters haven't seen him.
Yes, these characters have not seen her.
I might need a grid that's like, here's who Nomus has met. Here's who Kincaid's met. Here's who Corgan's
like
met.
you need a matrix.
Here's who my next character has met.
I cannot wait for your next character.
I mean, season 4, next character. All right. You guys are not generals, as you mentioned, but you are their henchmen. So you are doing a lot of errand work for Vive. Mostly what you guys are trying to do is scour any sort of leads that they're coming up with. So you're looking for texts or you're looking for artifacts. The key is, though, they're not all necessarily in your possession. So you guys are kind of an infiltration team that is going and stealing things and that type of stuff. But on this day, you are actually just scouring through the ruins of Black Bay Harbor, or the Harbinger's ruins. And you're trying to find and just kind of go through anything that might have survived. So you're looking for chests and just breaking them open to see if there's anything in there. You're basically looking for anything to help piece together what this spell is, because all the gods know a spell was casted, but their souls were ripped in half. So they're having trouble like consolidating all the information because they only have half the pictures.
Okay.
While you're on your scouting adventure in the Harbinger's ruins, you hear a noise, kind of like commands being said over the next bluff.
Right. Halara's just like kind of walking through the ruins, and he has his iron quarterstaff at this point. And you can tell he thinks this is just absolutely beneath him. So he's just like kind of just like lifting things up with his stick and knocking stuff over and not really doing the due diligence he should be.
Yeah, you're just out there killing time.
Surprise.
You actually think I was going to do this? This is the work of peasants.
Our generals commanded us to do this. I would think you would have the decency to follow their commands, as you have pledged allegiance to the Knight Circle.
General Schmeneral. It's not like he's a god.
Are you going to help me remember to tell this to Vibe when we get back?
Yeah, I'll tell
All
him.
right.
I'll be happy
I'm making a
to
note.
tell Vibe
Great.
that you
Do you
are
carry around a
not
piece of note?
contributing.
Yeah, I have like a little Halara's do's and don'ts.
Misdeeds. It's a whole full notebook at this point.
I'm like what was the liaison in Mulan when they were like in training? He's like, I will make sure the king hears of this. And he's like writing notes all the time.
So you guys hear voices coming from on the other, like the next hill.
Do you want to go check it out? You're the stealthy one.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll be right behind you.
Let me know what you see.
We'll be sure
Yeah.
to do
Meanwhile,
that.
open up these chests over here and check out what's in there. They better be searched, and I don't want to have to search when I come back.
Alara's gonna Eldritch Blast the chest open.
Okay.
Just like, boop. Like a not explode the whole chest, but like a mini, like he can control it. Like a little mini to pop the lock.
All right. Roll a
Destroying artifacts.
What is your spell save modifier?
+9.
No, what is the
Oh,
type?
charisma.
Charisma. Okay, go ahead and make a charisma saving throw to see how well you were able to control your...
Natty 20.
Yep, so you let out a really small burst that just breaks the lock open.
Like this. And he's gonna like walk over and just like leaf through the stuff.
We'll get to you in a second.
Okay.
Theron, you are going to go scout out, so go ahead and roll a stealth check.
15.
So you are piecing your way up through the hills and you're hiding behind some rubble. And as you peek the crest, you look over and you see that there are 5 heavily armored humanoids that are wearing clothing that you don't quite recognize. But from a distance, you can make out that they all have an emblem on there, which is a black and white swirl. And you can see they're in a perimeter around one of the members, and they're kind of moving through the ruins looking at things.
I'm going to remain out of sight.
Okay.
Don't want to give myself up. Are they moving towards my 2 people?
I'd say they probably are moving towards your direction, which is why you're starting to be able to hear the orders that they're shouting out. I will mention the person that is in the middle. You get a sense of familiarity. They're still kind of too far, but something feels familiar about the central figure, the one that they're all surrounding.
Okay, I'm going to head back to Korgon and Halara, and we're going to take cover and we're going to hide. Like they've got us outnumbered. Don't do anything stupid. Let's stay hidden.
Outnumbered how? Who are these people?
I don't know, but there's like 20 of them.
20.
That's an order. Let's go. I don't want to hear it. Let's go.
Whatever.
I said 4 people, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Multiplying by 5.
I just wanted to make sure. I want to make sure that he's bluffing and I didn't misspeak. That's all.
Are they headed towards us?
Yes.
Really? Can I go take a peek?
No. Let's go now.
You're no fun. You used to be fun. Now we just look for things.
Let's go.
Artifacts.
Let's go.
And we
now.
go.
I don't want to hear it.
As you're having this argument, you hear some rocks kind of skitter down from the hill behind you. As you turn and look up, and you see that one of the lead scouts of that group that you just saw has crested over, and he immediately blows into like a whistle as he pulls his bow back. It's an archer class that you could tell, and is taking aim at you guys, but he hasn't fired yet. And even from the distance he's at, you can see kind of confusion on his face.
Halara's gonna turn around and like ready a stance and light his hands on fire. So his hands are just like fire's like just burning out of his hands, and he's like steps in front of his 2 teammates.
Okay.
But he's not doing anything.
Well, you're lighting your hands on fire at somebody that is already a little bit suspicious, so he's going to loose his arrow at you. Does a 15 hit your armor class?
It does not.
Okay, so I'm going to say it swooshes right next to you, and then you kind of turn, and the typical Halar kind of laugh. But by that time, he's already shot his second shot.
Okay.
Does a 25 hit you?
It does.
All right, you take 5 piercing damage as you get struck in the shoulder by just a standard arrow.
So how high up is he?
He's at the top of the hill, so I picture, say, 40 feet, but at a 10-degree angle uphill. But
Okay.
he has blown into his whistle to alert everybody else, and then after he shot you, you see him kind of pick out some rubble to kind of hide behind, but he's still peeking out to see if you guys are going to engage, if you're going to run. Like, he's a scout.
Hey, before we go any further, I have 2 things. I'm resistant to fire, and then also every short rest, I get to pick another damage I'm resistant to.
Okay.
So I had picked bludgeoning.
All right, gotcha. So you weren't resistant to that one because it was piercing.
Yeah, I just,
Okay.
before we get into too many combat-y things.
Let's go ahead and just roll initiative so we have turn order. So if you guys do delay, I remember to keep shooting you.
Oh, good to know.
Basically.
10.
22.
8.
I got a 21.
All right, 21. What was the other one?
I had 22.
Darren.
8.
Don't know who these people are. Probably my next character.
Ellen. Is that what it says?
Elle and Bryn.
That was the last time we played.
Yeah.
Okay, so Halara's first.
You've been shot.
I have been shot. I'm going to look at Theron. Do I get any sense of inclination not to engage? To engage?
Theron is like just rolling his eyes.
We are going to Eldritch Blast the last part where I saw his head. So, like, the mountain. I want to hit the peak of the mountain.
Sounds good. So you're aiming for the rock that he ducked behind.
Yes. 21.
You definitely hit the rock, but Eldridge, no, it just explodes. It doesn't have any area effect.
Oh,
on
yeah.
that
Now
one.
I can do 2 beams. So, 9 damage on that one.
Okay, so I'm going to say you exploded off a side of that boulder. So now you can see the archer for your second shot, but he's going to have 3/4 cover still,
Okay.
which means I add 5 to his armored class.
12.
That's going to miss.
Okay.
So you hit the rock twice, but you do see the archer, and he's quite surprised that something is getting launched at him. I mean, he did attack you, but he's still kind of not sure what he's seeing.
Yeah, he was kind of provoked too.
A little bit. And he has continued to be provoked. So I'm going to say he turns, instead of shooting 2 shots this time, he's going to turn and shout back at the people that are behind him to let him know that we're in active engagement right now. So he's only going to get 1 shot off, and he's just going to keep focusing on Halara because he's the one that's doing fancy things. A 22 to hit,
That hits.
5 piercing damage. And then you hear scuffling and you hear orders being commanded. Everybody go ahead and roll a history check.
I got
15.
5.
11.
This kind of makes sense with Halara rolling a 5 because Halara doesn't care.
Pay attention.
Correct.
Theron and Corrigan, you guys, when you hear the commands, the voice is very, very familiar to you. Corrigan, you pick it up that it sounds a lot like the professor's voice, just because you are more involved in that, wanting to be in the Night Circle and that type of stuff.
Okay.
Who's up next?
Me. I am running up the hill and with my shield in front of me. And when I get to the scout, I just want to like sling him down the hill.
So you're going to try to grab the scout and then throw him down the hill towards your party or towards his compatriots?
Towards my party.
Let's go ahead and do competing strengths. He is not very strong. I got an 8.
13.
So I'll say you're able to close that distance, grab him, and then you throw him down the hill. Go ahead and roll a d4 just for bludgeoning damage as he's hitting rocks and stuff and just fall
3.
down. Okay, so he takes 3 damage as he tumbles down the hill. I thought of 4 because it's not like he's falling from a height.
Yeah.
But
I was more anxious to get on top of the hill to see if it was who I think it is.
as you get to the top of the hill, you see 4 other people. There's 1 other archer, there's 2 knights, and they are all standing in front of a large centaur that looks a lot like the professor, except for his uniform is different. Same uniform as the people he's with, which is kind of army uniform with that black and white swirl on it. It's an order of light for the listeners.
How far away is he?
I'd say the professor is probably about 40 feet away. They're a bit behind the scout, and he's behind his people. So we'll say he's about 10 feet behind his defensive line.
Thinking who I think it is, I immediately get down to my knee and bow my head and say, "My liege, I'm here to serve."
Okay, I like it. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to respond yet, but I like this. All right, let's get to Theron.
Okay, so the guy that he threw down the hill, How far away am
He's
I?
rolling down the hill towards you. So he's probably, I'll say, skids to a stop about 10 feet from you on his back.
Okay.
He's yelling, "As you wish." Going down the hill.
Princess Bride reference. I got that one.
Dude, you got all my references. This day in D&D history. Inconceivable.
Mike loves that movie.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to walk up to him and, what do I have? Short swords. I'm going to hold one of those up to him and tell him, don't move. Stay right there. And then I'll ready in action. If he tries anything, I'll attack him.
Right.
Top of the order.
Halara's gonna go kind of the top of the hill and just stand there. And what is happening here? Get up, Corgan.
And I'm immediately like chopping him behind the knee to.
Didn't get him to kneel down.
Do you not see who that is? Bow. And
know.
I'm like, I'm hitting you pretty hard.
All right, let's do a attack roll against the armor class.
17.
Ooh, it meets.
Okay, Ty's go to the attacker. Do you want to deal damage or do you want to just force down to a knee?
Force him down. I'm not trying to like
Okay.
What?
hurt him yet.
Why are we down here?
Look who it is.
What? Why? What is he wearing?
I haven't had time to ask questions. Show respect.
This is just Professor, what are you wearing? It's us.
Shh, don't say his name. We're not supposed to acknowledge him.
What?
Remember the oath we took? He knows who we are.
This is he's just gonna sit back on his butt now.
Enemies are going to, I'll have the archer go first that Theron has a knife to. He's really confused look in his face. What order are you with? Where's your how long you guys have been here?
It's like, what are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. Just sit down and shut up.
Are you here with Captain Damien's expedition? I don't recognize
who
you.
Who are you talking about? Man, I don't know who you're talking about.
How's that? And he just starts rambling and kind of like looking very confused as to how that's possible. Up on the hill, you guys hear the professor kind of saying, I don't understand what's going on, but we need to capture those individuals. So, Tomas, Cleans, can you go, I guess, arrest them?
Arrest. We're here under your command. We're here looking for relics.
That is what we're here looking for.
Yeah, you ordered us to come here.
Maybe we can...
My liege, and I keep bowing. I don't know why you're wearing... Is that the new armor of the order? Is that the new symbol? Is that what you've been working on?
Yes, this is what I've been working on in secret, soldier. I'm concerned that you might be infected with something, so we're going to take you into custody. You guys can roll insight checks if you want.
Yeah, there's so many things I want to do.
Was it insight?
Yep.
I got a 12.
2. I'm completely brainwashed.
You're completely believing it. With a 12, you definitely realize that this person is making stuff up off the cuff, of trying to just get his people to arrest you guys. As they are, the two knights are moving closer. And at this point, they've got the shackles out in their hands. I'm picturing Theron, Corgan just like holding his arms up.
I'm like, is Vive aware of this? Why?
Corgan.
Why are we doing this?
No. And then Halara's going to yell, Theron, pip pip, time to kill. And he would like to Eldritch Blast the closest person coming towards him.
So that's going to be one of the knights. Let's give them different weapons just to make it easier to determine. So let's say Tomas has a axe and Cleans has a sword. So that way you can tell me which one you're targeting.
Can I change my mind, actually?
You most certainly can.
Because, what is my name?
Halara.
Halara's spidey sense is not okay. Like, he is not comfortable with this, doesn't know what's going on. So he's actually going to cast Witch Bolt.
So you're casting at level 5 now?
Yeah, so it's 5d12.
So I'll be doing 5d12 for your Witch Bolt, which is awesome.
Wow.
But as soon as the person's dead, the spell goes
over.
away.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's going to cast it because I'll be honest, he's scared.
That makes sense.
And is not going to get captured again.
Who are you targeting?
Who's close? Just, we'll go with Cleans.
Okay. So you're targeting the guy with the knight with the sword.
I really want this to hit.
What?
12.
Yep, that misses. It's so sad when spells fail. Is there anything for a fail?
No.
Okay.
Ugh, so just crackling of lightning just goes flying past him. And then he's pissed. Corgan, get up now.
I'm going to have my second archer do their ready action, which was to attack if you guys didn't go willingly. For this archer, instead of being an archer, I made it have throwing axes just to have a different weapon. So they are going to throw 2 axes again at Halara because he's the one that's causing a lot of issues. A 23 to hit.
That hits.
12 piercing damage. And then I got a crit, so 10 piercing damage. And the knights put their handcuffs away and then draw their swords. Damien, what's your orders? I don't think they're going peacefully.
Damien.
We need to research these individuals. Try not to kill them. And that brings us up to Corgan.
What do you want? I don't know. I feel like I need to roll something to see if I'm like...
Starting to not doubt it.
Yeah.
That was the insight check to see if he was bluffing. I'm fine with doing another insight check to see... Let's see, maybe what are the things you could be looking for? Looking for a different accent? Or
Well, I already know he's got a different name. He's got a different symbol on.
He's carrying himself
he doesn't
differently.
say anything
maybe.
about Vive
Yeah.
when I mentioned Vive.
So I think that'd be maybe even wisdom based then at that point, because just intuitively so I'd be fine with anything intelligence or wisdom based.
Well, I have a -1 in intelligence, so a 0 in wisdom.
So charisma it is.
So wisdom, I guess. I'm just a big dumb fighter, so I don't know.
Let's see how it goes.
16.
Okay. So I'll let you play out how you want with that roll. Like if you're starting to suspect that this is not the professor, maybe an imposter or something like that.
I think Corgan would mention Vive again.
Okay.
What would Vive think about this?
As you mentioned, Vive, you try to focus on the professor figure to see how he reacts, to see if the name registers in his eyes or anything like that. And it does not. And that's when you kind of pick up that, oh, Vive is taking a break currently back at camp. You know, like you definitely catch his bluff at this point that he has no idea who Vive is.
Okay. And I'm just going to scream, liar, and I'm just going to charge right at him.
You're going to have to go through the knights.
That's fine.
I'll do an attack of opportunities, but...
Well, I'll fight them. I'm not that dumb, but...
Okay, no. I just didn't know exactly what you want to do. So are you going to attack the one that has the sword, which was Clean's, which just had a witch bolt thrown at it, or the one with the axe?
I'll go for the axe.
So different targets. That's Tomas.
It's pronounced Tomas.
Tomas.
All right, first attack with my flail. 9 plus 7, 16.
Misses.
Second attack.
You hear it hit his plate armor.
That one didn't hit either.
Okay.
I'm still stunned.
You are. You're just not focused at this point, but you are in the middle of combat now. Theron, you're starting to hear some more fighting and whatever Corgan just yelled.
Okay. At this point, I realize that there's not going to be a peaceful solution, so he's going to kill the guy in front of him or try to kill the guy
in front of him. All
We're
right.
just going to kill this guy. Sorry, I'm just going to need about one swing and he's dead.
You do have advantage, I'm going to say, because he is on his back, and he's also, you can just see a lot of confusion in his face. He doesn't know what's going on.
19.
Yes, that hits.
7 damage. And then his other hand, do I still get advantage?
Yes, you do.
24.
That hits.
8 damage.
Okay. For an archer, he takes quite a bit of hits, but you definitely notice that the way he's moving around, that he is a skilled fighter. So even though you are hitting him for damage, he's doing a good job of like avoiding vital spots with his weapons. So you can tell that this is a strong soldier that you're fighting, not someone that you're easily going to defeat.
I get extra attack too.
All right, so attack again.
24.
Awesome. Hits.
6 damage.
All right. And anything else?
Want a fourth hit?
No, I'm good.
Hey guys, it's Sam. We are almost done wrapping up season 4 and the entire storyline. We are so excited and thankful that you guys have been on this journey with us. We want to do a bit of a mailbag. If you have questions about the storyline, the world, the podcast, us as players, we would love to answer those for you as a little season finale. Regardless of where you are in the story, if you're starting with season 1 or if you're right with us at season 4, go ahead and send in your questions. either on Instagram at Carriage Rest Tales D&D, or shoot us an email at podcast@carriageresttales.com. As always, give us a 5-star review if you haven't done that yet on your favorite podcast platform. Share our podcast with a friend. We are so grateful for all of you as listeners. We cannot thank you enough. We are so excited that you've been on this journey with us, and we can't wait to wrap this story up. I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, Halara's turn.
Yep, Halara.
Oh, Halara is annoyed. Am I in melee with anyone, or am I still far back?
You are still far back because you were casting spells, and they stopped closing when the fighter charged them.
All right, I'm gonna just Eldritch Blast.
Who are you Eldritch blasting?
The guy I tried to shoot the
sword?
cleans.
Okay.
Yeah, 17.
Misses.
Oh my gosh.
You see that he sees the spell coming to him, and he gets his shield up and like deflects it off. So same thing. The way they're moving, you guys are telling these are trained fighters.
Okay.
Not what you've had to deal with lately. Are you gonna move or bonus actions or anything?
No, but you guys can smell something burning. Like, I'm really heating up, and you guys would know after being around each other for a really long time that, like, you smell this burning sensation because, like, fire's coursing through my veins.
He's heating up. He's on fire. Razzle dazzle.
All right. I'm going to say...
What is that from?
NBA Jam.
Oh, I don't know it.
I'm going to
good game.
say the archer that Theron's fighting is going to use their longbow as like a quarter staff to try to trip you. Does a 25 hit your armor class?
Yep.
Take 3 bludgeoning damage as you kind of fall on your back, and then they kind of roll to break melee with you. So like while you're falling, they roll the other direction, and then they use their movement to get 30 feet away from you. And then you see them start reaching for an arrow, but they don't have any actions left. My 2 knights are just going to attack the person that they fear is trying to get to their leader. They both have multi-attack. A 12 to hit.
Miss.
And a 13 to hit.
Miss.
Yep. And then the next person comes in as well. A 20 to hit and a 24 to hit.
Both of those hit.
15 slashing damage total.
And that was off of 2 hits.
Yep. It's off 2 hits. Oh, yeah. You get to take minus 6 off that.
So 9.
Okay. And then Halara, does a 22 hit you?
It does.
And you take 5 piercing damage, and then I assume 8 misses you.
Correct.
So another hatchet comes flying out at you. It hits you, it strikes you, and then it disappears. So you're putting together that it's a magical axe that is reappearing back in the thrower's hands.
Okay. Corgan.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember.
You're fine.
I guess the professor would be doing something. What would Damien be doing? Maybe he's so confident in his fighters that you see him pull out like a notepad and he's like writing stuff down as he's watching this battle. Corgan.
Yes. Like, not to completely metagame, but like me as a player knows that Damien is not going to die. You know what I mean? So like, I get it, but Halara is pissed right now.
Oh, I imagine. That's the bad part about doing flashbacks. Like when you're trying to line up timelines.
Yeah.
Certain people have plot armor.
I was kind of almost being like, are these people going to be, I was waiting for you to be like start naming our characters. Like,
oh, that'd be really cool.
You know what I
no,
mean?
No,
like,
not yet.
How far away is this imposter?
Imposter at this point is probably, let's say 20 feet, because he had stopped while they were advancing to arrest you, but then all hell broke loose. So he hasn't moved. He's just jotting down notes of what's going on in this fight.
I think Corgan's beyond himself that he pledged allegiance to this person and he's an imposter. So he's thinking he's been lied to.
Oh, like when he did his bow, Your Majesty, he feels very upset that somebody pulled the rug underneath him or fooled him.
Yeah. So he's going to yell at who he thinks is the professor. Like, I will not be lied to. And I'm going to cast Disintegrate at him.
Okay. What do I have to do?
It's a dexterity saving throw.
All right. I got a non-natural 20.
It probably misses. It doesn't do anything on a...
I imagine there has to be something for
a creature targeted by this spell must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 10d6 plus 40 force damage. If the damage reduces the target to 0 hit points, it is disintegrated. See page 233. It doesn't say anything about so unless you want to DM something.
Seems wrong, because 6th level usually at least halves on a fail or something. So let's do that. Let's half the damage on a fail.
So you want to do like 10d6. So this is 10d6 plus 40. You want to do like 10d6 plus 20 and half that?
So
that's a lot of damage.
5. So it's normally 10d6 plus 40, so 5d6 plus 20.
Okay.
That works for me.
Yeah, but it also takes, what, 2d6 away from your
Yep.
permanent hit points?
You said 5d6?
Yep, 5d6 plus 20.
11 plus 6.
17.
Plus one more. 19.
19.
Plus 20.
So
39.
39. Okay. So you cast this spell, and Damien is writing down notes and just looks up at the last second and just uses his lightning fast centaur reflexes and jumps to the side, but not enough that the right side of him gets hit with this disintegration. You see kind of open up a gouge in his right side, but he's still up on his feet. And then you see him immediately start opening potion bottles, and he's starting to drink potion bottles. But he was very surprised. You can kind of see a shock on his face. What was that? That was interesting. Oh, and then you roll 2d6.
Oh, what's this for? My permanent hit point loss?
Yes. So
Ooh.
What'd you roll?
10.
Oh.
10. So again, trying to emphasize that this is a gift that you got from the god of destruction. It's too powerful for your current being, so you can utilize it. But it's going to eat away at your being just because there's too much power coursing through the spell.
Got it. So does that count as an attack?
Yep.
So I get 2 attacks. So can I cast that spell and melee attack?
I think you can do 2 melees or a magic.
That's fine.
So you have a bonus action and a movement if you wanted to do any of those.
Actually, I may take my second wind.
Okay. Which basically lets you
do a whole new action. And I'm just going to attack the guy I was attacking.
Okay. I think it was the
Tomas.
23.
That hits.
Corgan's pissed. 12 damage with a flail.
And your second attack
Misses.
And then a bonus action, you can do an offhand attack with your shield if you want.
Let's do that, yeah.
I mean, what's a little shield bump?
You know, a little shield bump between friends.
What's a little shield bump between buddies?
17.
Does not meet.
Okay.
Theron, what you doing?
Let me, hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Since while I'm at it, so I'm going to mark Tomas.
So if he attacks anybody else, you get that special bonus attack on him?
Yes. Well, if a creature marked by you deals damage to anyone other than you, you can make a special melee weapon attack against the marked creature as a bonus action on your next turn. You have an advantage on the attack roll, and if it hits, the attack's weapon deals extra damage to the target equal to half your fighter level.
Oh, sounds good.
So we got to remember all that.
Yeah. He's marked.
The power of Korgon.
Yes, that's what you say. The power of Korgon compels you.
All right, Theron, what's going on?
Okay. Theron he sees this guy getting ready to shoot an arrow. So he's going to cast Fog Cloud, right in between so that he can't see me anymore.
All right, so he loses line of sight.
And then I will move. I'll stealthily move towards him, but I don't think I'll make it all the way to him. I'll get kind of close, and then I'll ready in action in case he comes in sight.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check to see if you're making sounds that he'll be able to track.
19.
So I'm going to say that as you're approaching, you're picking up rocks and you're throwing rocks off to the side, and then where the rocks are landing, you're just hearing arrows just immediately hitting those spots. So you can tell that he's resorted to sound, but you're tricking that as well because you're so used to using your fog cloud. And I don't think you'd be able to get to him because you needed to kind of move slowly.
Yep.
Halara.
All right, so Halara's still kind of on the top of this mountain, or this hill. So looking down, we see, what's his name? Cleans?
Oh, Cleans and Thomas.
Cleans and Tomas, and Korgan's in melee with Tomas.
Yes, he's in melee with both of the knights.
And then behind him is
Damien.
The fake professor.
Yep, and then off to the side, you have a archer that's been throwing hatchets at you.
Okay.
And then you don't see Theron and the other archer because they're on the other side of that hill still.
Okay, can I, Korgan is on my side though, in front of me.
Yes, Corrigan is on your side still.
Okay. Halara, you guys have been smelling this sense of like burning sensation coming from Halara, and you would know that he's ready to like burst flames out of him, and he is going to cast Wall of Fire.
Okay.
And we are going to cast said wall in a spot where it's like on the back side of the 2 archers that are in melee with Toma.
The 2 knights that are in melee with Corrigan.
Yeah. Yes. So it's going to like light the back of them on fire. So like they kind of going to be in it.
Okay. And they would have to go through it to retreat.
Yeah, they have to, in order to retreat, they're going to have to go through it. So it's going to hit them. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to do it so it doesn't hit Corrigan.
Okay.
But I feel like he would pick up on that smell and kind of know something's coming. Maybe he gets advantage on the dexterity saving throw or something like that.
I'll give you advantage on the dex save for sure.
Okay.
So it's a dex save by my 2 knights.
And I get to roll with advantage.
You get advantage. I got a 17 and a 12.
Okay.
My dice suck.
17. My spell save DC is a 17. Yeah. So
so I lost on both of them then.
You lost on both. What did you roll?
11.
Okie
But I got resistance to fire from
perfect.
so does that
Fire god didn't
Yeah.
get, Yep.
That's
so do I
good.
get like quarter damage
You
or
take
something?
half damage because you failed.
But then I have resistance.
Yeah, you failed, so you would be taking the full damage, and then your resistance will half that.
Okay. Got it. Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're good.
My brain's not.
Okay, on
You're
a
just
failed
channeling
save,
Theron. Or Corrigan.
a creature takes 5d8, but I'm casting it at a 5th level.
Jeez.
So
I'm
the
dead.
damage increases by 1d8 for every spell slot above 4. So it's going to be 6d8. 6, 7, and 8 is 15.
3 is 18. Last one.
Is 22.
22 damage.
That was
So I take 11.
I will say that they are a little bit surprised. One of them is not looking that good, but I need Corrigan and Halara to make a perception check.
8.
7. What is wrong with my dice?
You want a new one?
You guys don't notice anything. Anything else, Halara?
Yeah. Halara, as a bonus action, is going to take out his quarterstaff and cast Shillelagh on the quarterstaff.
Just to prepare?
Like he is standing at the top. He is engulfed in flames. He's holding this iron quarterstaff that there's a white light emanating from it. And he's pissed.
What are you, Gandalf?
Enemies. I'm going to have my 2 knights. They're going to try to push out away from the fire so they're not just keeping hitting. And then they're going to continue their onslaught on Corrigan. So 2 attacks from the sword, a 22 and a 13.
The 22 hits.
All right, 13 slashing damage from that.
So I take 10.
And then from the axe, he goes to swing the axe, but his hands are so burnt that he ends up not holding on to the axe at all. And he kind of falls to his knees. And I'm going to say he suffers from smoke inhalation and passes out. So he doesn't turn into a shard, but he's out of the combat. He rolled a crit fail.
Did he go down to 0 hit points?
He did not. He's just passed out at this point. He's the one that's been taking a lot of damage, so that it makes sense when he got a crit fail for that one.
Mm-hmm.
The one that was throwing hatchets is going to pull back next to the professor, and they're going to have some words, and then you see them start backing up. And then my other archer, I'm going to have them fire at disadvantage, just 1 shot. And yeah, they're missing Theron. They just can't find you in the fog cloud that you had. So you can tell that the professor, mock professor, and one of the archers is starting to retreat because they are starting to be a little bit concerned with how much magic is flying around.
All right. I guess I'm attacking the guy still up. A 2.
Misses.
With my cat dice. There we go. 18 plus
Well, that's
something.
your problem. You're trying to hit him with a dice and not a weapon.
18 plus something hits.
6 damage. And then I'm trying to shield. How far away is he from the wall of fire?
Ooh, I like what you're going for. You guys are right next to the wall. And so I'll say that you guys are only about 5 feet from it.
So I'm picturing like I attacked him twice. I made contact. When I have an opening, I'm just going to like kick him into the fire.
Okay. So you're going to try to do a body kick.
King Leonidas style into the well.
I like
I
it.
love it.
We'll do an attack on his armor class just to make it easy.
17.
17. So you kick him. I'm going to say he slides.
I think that's a 10. I don't know. Sure.
I'm going to say you kick him and he slides back a couple of feet. So he's going to take, let's do 2d8 of damage from the fire, but it wasn't enough to kick him fully in.
6 damage.
Theron.
Theron is going to stealthily move closer to the archer and then at some point just charge him and attack.
You can definitely go ahead and roll a survival check.
11.
11. So you're able to come out on the side of them. So I'm going to give you flanking, so you get a +2.
Okay.
Because he's looking the wrong direction. So I'm going to give you the flanking bonus because you distracted him with your fog cloud and that type of stuff.
Okay. 23.
23 hits.
7 damage. Then I'll do my other one. 18.
18 hits.
9 damage.
All right.
And then my
Offhand.
my extra, well,
Oh, your extra attack, which
My
is
extra
back with
attack.
your main hand.
25.
Jeez. You got to give Ryan your dice.
8 damage.
All right. So you just annihilate this archer because you surprised him from the back. Love it. Halara.
Halara is going to walk. Halara's going to Eldritch Blast the person unconscious on the floor.
I get you going for the finishing kill. Also, you definitely just hit because they're not moving.
Okay, so
I guess roll to see if you got a crit. But
it didn't get a crit. 7 damage on the first one and 13 on the second.
that is enough to knock them out, and they turn into a light shard, which is very confusing because this is the first time you guys would have seen a light shard happen. So take that for what you will.
Okay.
But I imagine Corrigan's quite confused, if you would even notice, because you are in the middle of
Yeah,
combat.
I probably
but-
wouldn't have noticed.
Well, Halara would definitely notice that it wasn't a dark shard, but a light shard.
Okay, I'm not close enough. I'm gonna walk towards it. I'm just use my movement to walk towards the light shard.
Okay, sounds good. I'll say you can close the distance there if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up then.
All right, yeah, you pick it up and you're holding it in your hands.
Does it feel different?
It does not feel different.
Okay.
Enemy.
He noticed that you tried to kick him into the fire. So he's going to grab you and try to pivot to throw you into the fire. So we'll do competing strengths. I got an 8, unfortunately.
I'm using the cat dice, but maybe there's something I just need to roll multiple dice in my hand.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe it's a mental game.
Maybe it
I
is.
don't know. 18. So
All right,
it's
yep.
mental.
So
What's the cat dice though?
Yeah,
So
I know. I'm just saying that's the dice I was using.
Yeah.
I just feel like I need the extra dice.
You
in
need
my
the extra dice to help
Oh, I
take
hear
the
you're
bad
saying.
dice in the other one.
I thought you got advantage for some reason.
No, I
wasn't
just
quite
I
paying
just need
attention.
maybe I just need to roll 2 dice.
Okay, well, you just keep doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he tries to grab you, but doesn't succeed. So you guys are he's holding like your vest, your chainmail, trying to pull you, but you just can't. And that's his whole action. The archer that was fighting Theron is going to try to roll away again. So you could get an attack of opportunity.
Sure, why not? Do I still have the flank? The +2?
No, not anymore.
12.
12 misses. So they roll away from you. And then as they're coming up, they shoot 2 longbow shots at you. A 25 to hit and a 20 to hit.
Yes and yes.
You take 2 arrows for 12 piercing damage. But unfortunately, as this archer rolls, you see coming out of your fog cloud a very familiar tabaxi, as Vive has appeared on the battlefield, and you just see him 2 daggers in each side of this person and drops this archer. And then he looks right at Theron and said, "The professor needs to capture that enemy captain. Go retrieve him."
You mean his doppelganger?
Yes. He needs him alive.
Yes, sir. And then he's gonna run up the hill.
Seeing as this dude's trying to grapple me, I'm gonna give him like a very hearty laugh and just headbutt him.
Right in the helmet. Love it.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Blue dice.
Blue dice. Yep. Cat die.
12 plus. Is this just like a melee attack?
Yep. I'll give you strength and proficiency.
19.
Hits.
What's a headbutt do? 1d6?
Let's see,
1d4?
punch is, I think it's just 1
I'm
plus
trying
your
to break his
strength.
nose to daze him.
I think it's 1 plus your strength, but I think a headbutt's a little bit more tactical, so I'm good with the D4 plus your strength.
6 damage.
Okay. So you definitely break his nose.
And then while he's dazed, I'm going to throw him into the fire.
Okay. I'm going to give you advantage on your strength check. You got a 6.
16.
All right. You throw him into the fire, and he was getting pretty low in health, so he does not last long in the fire. He just ends up as a golden shard.
And I laugh again.
What's up, Theron?
Okay, so I get up to the top of the hill.
Theron's what's up.
Yep, Theron's what's up.
Up the hill.
Up the hill. So what's up? Okay, so where's this wall of fire? Can I go around it?
It's 60 feet long.
60 feet long, so yeah, you'd be able to get around it. You'd have to kind of go out of the way, but
Yeah.
you can definitely see when you get to the top of the hill, the Professor, Imposter, and one of the archers are walking away from the battle.
Okay.
So you would see the Professor walking and then the archers kind of walking backwards to watch their 6.
Okay, so I'm gonna go around the wall of fire, and I'm gonna yell at these two. It's like, hey, that's not the professor. He's an imposter.
Duh.
Live's order is to bring him in alive.
Alive.
How about slightly crispy?
Kill the archer and get the imposter alive.
Done.
That's order from above.
Good enough for me.
Halara walks through the wall of fire.
Put down this wall of fire.
All right.
Isn't that
Are
much?
you going to start running around the wall of fire then?
Yeah.
Okay. You're using movement and then dashing as your action. Halara, it's your turn now.
It's my turn.
What is Halara going to do
So-
this turn?
Halara is going to walk through his wall of fire. So he heard Theron, and although he doesn't particularly care, he's pissed. So he's going to grab his quarterstaff and walk directly through his wall of fire. And then as soon as he gets to the other side of it, he's going to drop the wall of fire.
Okay. Just as a
Just
theatric thing.
complete theatrics.
Okay. I like it. I think this is right on par for Halara to make Theron run out of the way
Yeah.
and then be like,
And then burn me in the process.
Yeah, and then just let it down. And we're going to Eldritch Blast the archer protecting the imposter.
okay,
17.
17 hits. Forgot I was playing. Just watching. I have a really bad habit of doing that. I just like get involved in what you guys are doing. I'm like, oh wait.
It was a cool scene.
I'm running
I was
somebody.
picturing it like,
Yeah. All right, and then I'm going to roll again. 13.
I think that ties. Well, let me double
Great.
check. No, it does not.
Just kidding.
Sorry.
So 2 Eldritch Blasts. One hits, and the other one kind of goes flying past his left ear.
Yeah, that works. All right, enemies. So with this, you start seeing the Professor Imposter kind of picking up speed, like starting to gallop. But then they stop, kind of like a screeching stop. And Corgan, you immediately pick up that on the other side of this imposter, you see your actual professor in the garb he normally wears, standing, blocking off the retreat, and just looking at this doppelganger of himself. And then both of them just start walking towards each other, not out of like fear or combat, but out of curiosity. Are you guys going to continue moving forward, or are you stopping to watch what happens?
Halara's continue to move forward.
same.
So you guys continue to run forward just to make sure maybe the professor needs help. Maybe this is an ambush. You want to be close to him.
Well, is the archer dead?
Archer is not dead, and the professor doesn't seem to be noticing the archer.
I think I would go and incapacitate the archer.
Okay, so you're moving towards to incapacitate the last remaining threat. And as you're walking up there, you're getting really close to the archer. But before that happens, the 2 professors meet. They reach out and grasp hands, but then they just kind of get pulled into this ball of energy, and then an explosion pushes everybody out. So about 20-foot radius, just everything just gets flattened with this wind energy coming off. And then standing in place is a single centaur. They're kind of frozen in place. Like they're moving their head up in random directions, but kind of like jerkingly in thought. And this will go on for probably about 30 seconds. And then the jerking kind of stops, and the centaur reaches down and grabs a stick and starts just drawing in the ash. Just drawing and drawing. Drops the stick and goes, that's interesting. Tanya, go ahead and stand down. And you see the archer kind of calm down. And then you're kind of right behind the archer, you said.
Yeah.
He kind of looks at you and says, Corgan, kill them.
I just come back and snap his neck, and I make sure to take his axe.
As it falls.
Because you said it was magical.
It is magical.
I picked up on magic.
You're picking up on that magic stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So after you kill
Tanya.
the professor, stretches. It's like, this is very interesting. Theron, was it? He's looking at Nick's character.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
If you saw an old lady accidentally drop some gold coins out of her bag and didn't really notice, what would you do?
I'd probably pick it up and give it back to the old lady.
Corgan, what would you do?
Finders keepers.
Interesting. Halara?
This is ridiculous. What?
Yeah, what would you do?
I don't know. Probably pocket the old pocket change. Maybe kick the lady on my way past.
Interesting. He asks Vive the same question. And Vive is more in line with Corgan and Halara, that she didn't know she dropped it. Why would I let her know? I'm going to keep it. And then we see Vive walk over to where the ash was. And now Nomis remembers, or I guess it's Vive remembers, looking down at the symbols the professor wrote in the ash. Many of them Vive doesn't really understand at the time. And now when you're thinking back on him, you still don't understand most of the mathematical symbols that he was drawing out. But one of the images does catch your attention, which is, and I'm going to hand this to Ryan. Will you describe this image?
Oh, no. It's the, what do we call these people? It's the, is your soul intact, full?
The Truth Seeker?
Truth Seekers. It's the Truth Seeker symbol.
Nick is the best at D&D.
But it's more filled in.
Okay. Will you describe what that looks like?
So in the middle, it kind of looks like an eye with like 4 squiggly marks coming out of it, encapsulated by kind of like a kite shape. But half the kite is white and the other is black. But the bottom right-hand corner, as you're looking at it, is not filled in. So it's just open.
You then start to feel the struggling hands of Woods pushing against your fur, trying to restrain you, as you begin to feel your nails digging into your calf.
No, miss, come back. No, miss, hey.
Your fur begins...
Hey, buddy.
Your fur begins to stain with the fresh blood as you notice you're carving into your calf.
Hey, no, miss, no. Hey, stop. You're hurting yourself. What are you doing? No, miss. Hey. And she's going to slap him. No, miss. Snap out of it.
As you get up to slap him in your struggle to bring him out of his funk, you accidentally kick over your traveling bag, and the tapestry of Nomis falls and unfurls on the ground. Nomis, seeing this, you kind of develop a superhuman strength as you kind of enter this trance. And you kind of push through Woods. Woods is trying to grab you. She's much stronger than you, but you just push through. And you just are crawling over this image, and you're hovering over the image. And with the bloody claw that you're using to carve into yourself, you drag your nails over the tapestry.
Oh, was the Truth Seeker thing in there the whole time?
As you determine and find out that hidden in the tapestry was the symbol of the Truth Seekers. After you've finished carving, you then collapse, exhausted from this day's recalling of Vive's history and Dorma's mystery.
Another memory for Nomis to hold. But there's more still to be told.
I can't believe that thing was hidden in there the entire time.
Well, it's so funny because, like, when we got, I'm like, that is really funky. And I, like, sometimes look at it, I'm like, all right, what? I see, like, the yin-yang. But I'm like, what are all these, like, things in the horizon? Now they're all probably mean something.
It does. Hey guys, it's Mike, your host and Dungeon Master at Carriage Rest Tales. I just want to say thanks for taking the time to listen to our podcast. It really means a lot to us. If you are enjoying the content and you haven't already, please give us a 5-star review. It's really going to help us grow our listenership and be able to reach more people. I also want to give a special thanks to Tabletop Audio for providing the background music for today's episode.